let's go, let's go, let's go.
When we surprised this family, I think it was a huge surprise.
Good morning, Ginyard family! Wake up and come on out here! And all of a sudden you hear this scream start from the back of the house, and you just hear like these vibrations.
They came racing out the front door, except they didn't quite make it.
It had to be one of the most hysterical, beautiful moments ever.
Mom was beaming. She was so excited. She was just crazy happy.
And I finally said, Ginyard family, let's all take a deep breath.
Hi, ABC. I'm Lauren. I'm 16, and I wanted to nominate my family for Extreme Makeover Home Edition. It's really basically because of my mom. She's like really hardworking, and she's like the strongest person I know.
So Veronica got married when she was really, really young.
Started off great. I mean, we started off great, just like any other couple.
She had 8 kids, including 2 sets of twins. But her marriage was difficult.
Things started getting a little shaky after her first pregnancy.
She was verbally abused and sometimes beaten.
It just amazed me how somebody could hurt somebody like that and then just walk away. How can you do that?
It's not right at all to hit a lady.
We are all hurt by it, and we sit up many of nights crying and visit my mom at the hospital because of stress. And because of like bruises and blood and a lot of stuff. It's really hard for a kid to see this.
One time it got so bad that her husband was arrested and convicted of assault.
I just thank God I grabbed my kids, packed our bags.
She left her marriage for good. Since then, Veronica's raised 8 kids by herself.
This is where I raised my 8 children, and this is why we need your help. Come on in, let's take a look.
She bought the only house she could afford for her family. It was a small 2-bedroom place that was cramped even for a family of 4. Last fall, Veronica hired a contractor to come do some electrical work on the house.
I tried to get somebody to help us cheap because I don't have a lot of money, and it wound up backfiring on me. I'm left with a house with holes in my walls and holes in my floor, wires hanging.
And all Veronica wants is a safe house where this family can move on.
But right now, I'm just trying to have a better life for my kids. I want to see them grow, I want to see them strong, and I want to see them independent.
Things been rough. Things will always be rough, but this is one stress that can be relieved if ABC helps us.
And that's where we come in. So what do you say? Can we do this?
Right on.
Yes. Yeah. Well, get your hands in there, people. Let's make it happen. Are you with me?
Yes!
Let's do it! All right. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go.
When we surprised this family, I think it was a huge surprise.
Good morning, Ginyard family! Wake up and come on out here! And all of a sudden you hear this scream start from the back of the house, and you just hear like these vibrations.
They came racing out the front door, except they didn't quite make it.
It had to be one of the most hysterical, beautiful moments ever.
Mom was beaming. She was so excited. She was just crazy happy.
And I finally said, Ginyard family, let's all take a deep breath. It's not a dream. It's all real.
To watch Veronica's face and to know what it meant to her, she had the hope and the faith that there was a way out. If she just did the right things, there was a way out.
Got nervous. I was fine. I know.
Oh my goodness.
Welcome home, Ginyard!
Oh my God.
What's happening? How was vacation? You guys glad to be back? okay? You haven't even seen it yet.
I've had so many challenges. I knew at that point that it was about to be over.
Are you guys ready to see your new house?
Ready to see it.
You know what you have to say, right? Say it with me. Bus driver, move!
Move that bus. It was like music to my ears.
Eyes drop, mouth drop.
We flipped. I ran up the street and everything.
I jumped up and down.
I was like, who house is that?
I'm hoping those are tears of joy.
My arm around it all is so beautiful.
It was a new experience for me, huh? At 45, I finally cried some tears of joy.
Oh my God, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life.
Cheers for a new start.
Relief.
So good to see her happy.
That's my house! That's my house!
Hey, all of us could be there one time.
I know!
It was an earth-shattering moment.
This is my mom, and this is where my dad was.
So in 2003, Lewis was sent with his unit to Iraq, where he served as a combat medic for 9 months. Then disaster struck.
On the 24th of November of 2003, my convoy was ambushed.
On his way to an Iraqi hospital, the Humvee he was riding in hit a roadside bomb.
The bomb went off about 3 feet away from me.
It was devastating to see him there because, I mean, he was blown up and didn't have a leg. What was amazing about what he was doing was still trying to lead us.
Everything changed from that point on.
He spent 4 months in an amputee ward. There he underwent 17 operations and eventually learned how to walk again using crutches. After his injury, Lewis could have easily asked for an honorable discharge from the Army, but he refused.
My dad is a hero because he lost his leg in Iraq, but even though he's lost his leg, he didn't quit being in the Army.
Hi, ABC with the Rodriguez family.
I'm Louis, the dad.
I'm Lillian, the mom.
I'm Michelle, and I'm 9 years old. I'm Melanie, and I'm 6 years old.
So Master Sergeant Luis Rodriguez is what you call a career soldier. He grew up in Puerto Rico, and his dream was to join the U.S. Army.
I like the fact of honor as a way of life, and there's nothing that I'd rather do.
He rose through the ranks being a combat medic, which means he serves his soldiers right there in the field, in the heat of battle.
He's my hero. He is my hero.
Now, along the way, he married his college sweetheart, Lillian, and together they had 2 beautiful daughters, Michelle and Melanie.
This is my mom, and this is where my dad was.
So in 2003, Lewis was sent with his unit to Iraq, where he served as a combat medic for 9 months. Then disaster struck.
On the 24th of November of 2003, my convoy was ambushed.
On his way to an Iraqi hospital, the Humvee he was riding in hit a roadside bomb.
The bomb went off about 3 feet away from me.
Lewis lost his leg immediately.
It was devastating to see him there because, I mean, he was blown up and didn't have a leg. What was amazing about what he was doing was still trying to lead his soldiers. He was physically trying to lead his soldiers by telling them what to do.
Lost a leg. What's going to happen now? Well, you don't have too many choices.
Everything changed from that point on.
He spent 4 months in an amputee ward. There he underwent 17 operations and eventually learned how to walk again using crutches.
The first time I saw him was in the hospital. I was happy because I was with him and he didn't die.
After his injury, Lewis could have easily asked for an honorable discharge from the Army, but he refused.
My dad is a hero because he lost his leg in Iraq, but even though he's lost his leg, he didn't quit being in the Army.
Currently, I am the NCOIC, which stands for Non-Commissioned Officer in Charge of the 101st School of Combat Medicine. And what we do is we teach soldiers how to survive in combat.
I would tell you that he is probably one of the top 2 or 3 trainers of soldiers I've ever met.
The main focus for us is to train the medic for the worst case scenario.
The problem is that their really small house isn't fit for a guy who basically has to get around on his crutches.
It's kind of hard for him to be walking all over the house, you know, because the space is small and it's difficult for him to manage around the house when he's in the crutches.
As a soldier, of course, I adapt to things, you know, and I just make the best out of it. But yes, it does present problems.
So Louis, he doesn't make a lot of money in the Army. And Lillian, well, she's a full-time student and a mom. These guys are wonderful people, and they want to help others.
We were given a second opportunity to live. If you were skeptical about doing something before, now you want to do it. Because you know the life is precious and you have to take, you know, you have to keep going.
So what do you say? Can we make this happen?
Yes. Definitely.
Well, get your hands in there, people. Let's get busy! Come on, guys. You guys ready?
I'm ready, man. We're ready.
Good morning, Rodriguez family! Louis, Lillian, Michelle, and Melanie, wake up and come on out here! Hey, you guys! What's happening? Hey, we saw your tape, heard your story. How are you? Sorry.
Oh, thank you. Louis is one of these guys who just defies all odds.
You know, he's a strong dude, and he's not the kind of guy that asks for help. Well, no, you guys have been through a lot.
It's been tough. You know, it's not like his leg is gonna grow back and everything's gonna go back the way it was. You know, you just don't have options. You just have to go, man. You just have to do things. You just can't stop.
He's a big thinker. He's a guy who did not let this deter him. You know, you can learn a great lesson from this guy.
Sounds like it's been kind of difficult on you, too.
Well, it's not easy, you know. When you see your husband, you know, with something happen and a person who's really active to do everything by himself, and one day, you know, he's without one leg, and you wonder what is going to be happening next, you know. And thank God he's alive, you know, because other people don't have the same luck, but I'm so grateful that he's here with us, you know, but it's really hard on him, you know. It's hard. It's not easy.
Last time we saw him, he was with crutches. He comes home, he doesn't have crutches anymore, and he's like standing up. To me, that was just like a really cool thing to see in 7 days.
To see him get out of the limo, no need for crutches. I knew this guy was never going to need crutches again.
No crutches, no cane. It was all Louis on his own.
I was excited.
Yeah, baby!
It's like a concert.
Yeah! That's right! You guys are living in a house that just wasn't working for you. I think you're gonna find what's behind this bus. It will make life a little bit easier on you.
I was happy. Thanks, Ty.
So, you guys know what we do. Here's when you have to help me say, move that bus.
Right now? Yeah. Okay. Move that bus! I think that's it.
Bus driver! Louis, man, this emotion hit him. He's a soldier, you know, and he didn't want to cry. But basically, his body was just so overwhelmed with emotion at seeing this new house. It's your new house, man. And Louis Lewis, man, he just starts walking over to the contractor. He's on a new leg, but he's walking over there with determination to thank the guys.
Thanks from the bottom of my heart, man. Thank you. All right. Thanks. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you, guys. Thanks, guys. Thank you, man.
Lewis appreciated everything so deeply. It was an absolute honor to work on Lewis's house all week.
This is unbelievable.
I learned a lot about you this week. What an important individual you are to making sure people come home alive. And that flag, it flew in Iraq.
That flag was in Iraq, and that is very important for me because I lost my leg fighting for this country.
That flag that my husband went and fight for that flag, it made me proud.
I have to thank some people that really put their heart and soul in this thing. Meet my family, the design team. Paul, Preston, Paige, and Ed.
I was excited. I couldn't wait to see inside.
Here we go. Good morning, Nick family! Colleen, Logan, Taryn, wake up and come on out here! Good morning, guys!
They were wearing all the same t-shirts. It was really special to see that they care so much about the hope that they want to keep.
Hey, you guys! Well, we know today's a really tough day for you guys. It's the day she went missing, right? Well, I'll tell you what, we're gonna try and make life a little bit easier on you guys. This is Preston, Connie, Paige, Michael, and Paul.
Thank you so much.
You are amazing.
Are you happy now?
Yeah. You got a great mom.
Hi, we're the Nick family. I'm Taryn and I'm 11.
I'm Colleen and I'm the mom.
I'm Logan, I'm 13.
We'd also like to tell you more about somebody that we're missing from our family.
So 10 years ago, Colleen Nick was a single mom raising 3 kids, Morgan, Logan, and Taryn. Well, one summer evening, the family traveled about 30 miles away from home to a town called Alma to watch a Little League game.
She'd been gone to play 15 minutes. I mean, she was playing 50 yards away from me, and I didn't see what happened.
Now, little 6-year-old Morgan was catching fireflies with some little kids and friends nearby, while Colleen, well, she watched the game.
Because she was only 6 years old, and she was afraid of the dark, I knew that she hadn't gone off by herself.
This was a parent's worst nightmare. Colleen's 6-year-old daughter was abducted by a stranger, and she had no idea how to find her.
Police arrived within 6 minutes and began a search. That's still going on today.
Colleen wouldn't give up on her missing daughter. To be closer to the scene of the abduction, she uprooted the whole family and they all moved to Alma. Basically, they bought the only house they could afford, an old fixer-upper with a lot of plumbing problems. And she also started the Morgan Nick Foundation. It's a nonprofit that helps find other missing kids and counsels families.
My mom, she works pretty hard, and I'm really proud of what she does. It always gives hopes to other families.
This is a family who's gone through so much, and they've helped other families in times of need. The family's still stuck in this tiny little house. Most of the money that Colleen makes goes back into her foundation. There's not a lot of money left over for the house.
It's about more than fixing some things that are wrong with our house. It's about making a difference in the life of a child. It's about making a difference in the life of a family. And we're counting on everybody who could ever possibly watch this show to take a minute to look around them, to look at the children in their lives and the children on their street and the children in their community, and to find the courage to make a call when they see anything that doesn't look okay. And if all of us work together, every missing child in America could come home.
Guys, remember, this is a tough day for them. 10 years ago, you know, Morgan went missing. So what do you say? Can we make it happen?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
We'll get in there, guys.
You got to.
Let's do some good.
All right.
Come on, guys, here we go.
They were wearing all the same t-shirts. It was really special to see that they care so much about the hope that they want to keep.
Hey, you guys!
Hey.
Well, we know today's a really tough day for you guys. It's the day she went missing, right? Well, I'll tell you what, we're gonna try and make life a little bit easier on you guys. This is Preston, Connie, Paige, Michael, and Paul.
Thank you so much.
You are easy.
Are you happy now?
Yeah. You got a great mom.
Hi, people! Let's bring the family home!
Drive faster, I'm having a heart attack.
I know, it's like, oh my gosh.
I think my heart is gonna come straight out of my chest.
I'll take it.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh.
Welcome home, Nick family! What's happening, Logan? Hello, Lee. Hey, Karen. How was vacation?
It was good.
Good times. I think all of Alma, Arkansas is here today.
This community loves you so much. It's incredible. You're an amazing woman. We've all come together to honor Morgan and to honor you for what you do. We're hoping that it's not only a house that you guys can grow up safely in, but it's also a house that you can continue to do the work you do every day with the Morgan Nick Foundation, finding missing kids, and hopefully one day finding Morgan.
That's right. That's right.
Are you ready to see it? Yeah? All right, well, you know what we have to say, right?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Bus driver! Move that bus!
Suddenly they moved the bus and my heart was just pounding and it's just like getting bigger and bigger and up in my throat and there it was.
Oh my gosh, that's huge!
Oh my gosh. It's amazing. Thank you so much. You know, what do you say? I mean, it's like this great big gift of love.
The design team, Paul, Preston, Connie, Michael, and Paige.
Cancer was the best thing that ever happened to me. If I had 3 months, what would I do? Here's what I do.
When he should be focusing on himself and getting better, he actually started thinking about helping somebody else, his neighbors, and he came up with a plan.
He organized his own version of a home makeover for some neighbors.
We were sent away to Colorado for a week.
Then they tore into their kitchen. New counter and appliances, a fresh coat of paint, and Gordon himself installed new cabinets and a hardwood floor.
Oh my word! Oh my word!
A normal person might be thinking more about themselves. He was thinking about his friends and how he could help them.
Hi, ABC! We're the Harrison family!
I'm Gordon and I'm the dad.
I'm Lisa, I'm the mom.
I'm Chase, I'm 15.
I'm Ben and I'm 13. I'm Claire, I'm 7.
Just a few years ago, Gordon and Lisa Harrison were leading the life they've always dreamed of. They had 3 great kids, Chase, Ben, and Claire. Lisa was a stay-at-home mom, and Gordon had just opened his own cabinet-making business. Then, in one doctor's visit, everything changed.
A really good gastro guy found the spot in my pancreas.
Gordon ended up having a rare form of pancreatic cancer.
Vasoactive intestinal peptide, VIP-oma. It's a rare one. It's about 1 in 10 million.
He had to put his cabinet making business on hold, and Lisa started catering to bring in extra money.
I feel like I need to have something that I can do if the worst were to happen.
Well, that was the beginning of kind of a long bout with cancer. He ended up going to the hospital 3 times.
Friends, family, strangers basically took care of us during this time. Money would show up under the door. We'd have food on the table.
To him, it changed his outlook on life.
Cancer was the best thing that ever happened to me. If I had 3 months, what would I do? Here's what I do.
When he should be focusing on himself and getting better, he actually started thinking about helping somebody else, his neighbors. And he came up with a plan.
He organized his own version of a home makeover for some neighbors.
We were sent away to Colorado for a week.
And then they tore into their kitchen. New counter and appliances, a fresh coat of paint, and Gordon himself installed new cabinets and a hardwood floor.
Oh my word! Oh my word!
A normal person might be thinking more about themselves. He was thinking about his friends and how he could help them.
What he did was what we do. It was like an extreme makeover Harrison edition.
I think he was inspired by the show.
I do, yeah.
It's totally cool. You guys have a totally cool job.
Well, now the community wants to repay Gordon's kindness by nominating the Harrison family for their own extreme makeover.
We think it would be just so great if you would surprise them by giving them an extreme home makeover.
And honestly, they could use it.
One corner of the house seems to be separating from the rest of it. Plumbing has never been really great. We've got exposed knob and tube wiring in the attic that I know just gives Gordon nightmares.
So that's where we come in. Guys, this is an amazing family who's given so much to everyone around them. And this is our chance to give them a little something back.
I'm just trying to do everything I can, be as positive as I can, work as hard as I can for my family.
So what do you say? Can we make this happen?
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's get it in there, people! Let's do it! Here we go, let's go, let's go, let's go. You guys ready?
Ready.
Good morning, Harrison family! Gordon, Lisa, Chase, Ben, and Clem! Come on out here!
Gordon is an amazing man. I mean, he was given a second chance on life, a new lease on life, and he's really taken advantage of that.
It takes something as scary as cancer for a man to realise, you know, the money, the work, yeah, we need it to live, but it's not all that important because you need your family more.
Everything is sweeter, from food to air to people. The kids are sweeter, Lisa's sweeter, friends.
As Gordon puts it, it was not only a life-changing experience, but to him, it changed his outlook on life.
Especially before illness, I think you get caught up in your own stuff. And then I realized how many people cared about me and my family.
I think the Harrisons made a conscious choice to make this a positive turn and not a negative turn.
Been this nervous in a long time. Wow.
With cancer, the last few years haven't been easy. But no matter what was happening in your personal life, you always made time for your friends. Well, they wanted to pay back the favor and give you guys a home you truly deserve. I just hope that the spirit of giving back to each other continues long after we've gone, because it is incredible what can be done when people come together. Now, are you guys ready to see the new house?
We are ready.
Yeah.
Cal.
It was magical. It was surprising. I cannot describe how it felt to stand there and know that that house was standing there because of the efforts of so many people.
I think we all learned something from Gordon Harrison this week, and that is to not put yourself first.
Hey, we love you.